Hello and welcome back to Bannerlord, and when we left off, we just took a town. Yeah, we actually just took a town. Pretty surprising in my opinion, but obviously we did attack a very weakened faction. Speaking of a weakened faction, what do we have here? We have the Southern Empire. And have you noticed something? Oh yeah, yes, they are kind of dead. Yeah, I think the main reason for that is that they continually wanted to attack me, and they decided to be very silly about it. And as a result, they have one town remaining, and they've been at war against the Western Empire, as far as I'm aware. And those guys are the ones that are the ones we have to beat, basically. They're the ones we have to beat. So, yeah, now I'm actually just going to ask... oh, okay, well... Apparently that's not going to work. Yeah, I wanted to actually ask a couple of the Southern Empire vassals if they wanted to join us. And yeah, it's not really working. It's not really working. I've asked about 3 of them so far, and all of them seem to be... personally, it just seems like a very, very difficult thing to do. That's generally what's going on here. I am generally having a very hard time persuading anyone, because when I attempt to persuade them, what happens is initially I have about a 70% chance to do quite well with the persuade option, and then it goes down all the way to 19%. 19, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. And I've not got a bad charm skill, or at least I feel like my charm is okay. I don't think it's great. But what is actually going to help me with this? 30% chance? No. That's not going to help me either. No, that's not going to help me. I guess just the flat value of charm skill is just not enough. And it needs to be higher than that. So, yeah, that's something that we definitely need to bear in mind. Now, I have a massive army. As you can see here, I did enact a bunch of laws. And these laws allow me to have 50 more units and 80 more units, respectively. And that is actually kind of amazing. So, pretty cool. And we're going to see what's happening here. Yeah, there we go. Barnabas' older siblings are 1 year older. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Bruce is almost... yes, Bruce is actually now a hero, which is pretty cool to see. And what I'm actually thinking of doing is attacking the Western Empire. And that, I think, is basically all I can do, because I could attack Sturgia. Sturgia is... oh, wow. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I did not realize that they actually gain attribute points. I am stupid. Apparently, I did not know that they actually gained attribute points. So what I'm going to do is we're going to... wait a minute. What? It doesn't... What? I can't... Member needs to be in player's party. Okay, that would actually make sense. Okay, yeah, so none of these people are actually in my party at the moment, which is kind of bad. So I am going to need to do something about that, because otherwise they're never going to grow. And they're... Bruce is at Argeron. Okay, yes. Well, I'm actually pretty close by there, so I'm going to get Bruce out. Bear in mind that Bruce is kind of our bandit lord. And yeah, that, by the way... don't tell anyone, but that might actually be coming back. Who knows? Alright, so anyway, no one heard that. No one heard that, okay? Just, zip your lips. That's all she wrote. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually just take a look here. We need to go into the keep. There's Bruce, and we're going to take him into our party for the moment. And he will have a whole bunch of skills. Oh yes, a whole bunch of skills to pay the bills, hopefully. Alright, so he's got a bow skill. Course, and he's got a bunch of other skills. We're gonna make him into basically the same thing that the Byron is, pretty much. We'll just go for that. Why not? Party movement speed. Yes, that's fine. That's all good. And we want to do forests because we're most likely going to be in forests most of the time. Hills are, of course, going to be also a thing. And there you go. Okay, so that's pretty good. We can also take these two things as well. This is actually pretty crazy. Being able to level this up is kind of insane. Yeah, self-healing rate. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, and pole arms. Okay, so we have 24 trait points. So I'm just going to be speccing into this, and this initially. And we might as well level up his tactics skill a little bit as well, because tactics is going to be pretty good for him. Leadership is going to be pretty good for him as well. But yeah, I guess Steward would probably be pretty nice. So, yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. Okay, we'll just go for tactics. We're going to go for a whole bunch in this. We're going to go for like 6 points in vigor, 6 points in control, and then a little bit in cunning, a little bit of intelligence. We might as well have a little bit in social, and endurance needs to be quite a bit too. So there you go, that's there. And I think that's pretty good. I think he's looking pretty good right now. Maybe some medicine, just because he's probably going to be a vassal at some point. And I would like him to actually create his own party, if you can believe that. I don't know whether we can do that. Can I actually do that right now? Let me have a look. Create a new party. Yes, I think I can. Wow, that is actually hilarious. Yeah, Can I... Wait a minute. Let me just cancel this real quick. I actually want to see if I can give him some stuff. Let's actually go and see if I can buy him some stuff here. So, can he actually use anything here? No, look, see, I can't actually equip him with anything. So, how does that work? Because if I can't equip him with any gear... I mean, he's in my party, right? No? I mean, I took him into my party. Wait, did he just disappear now all of a sudden because I cancelled the... No, he should still be here. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I think... Nope, never mind. He was just standing out there. Okay, no. I would like you to come back, please. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm going to have to do so. I sent my child out there by himself. Oh, no, that's pretty awful, especially considering... Okay, I actually thought I cancelled that. I really thought I cancelled that. So we're just going to disband him real quick. And then we're going to get him again. And we'll just go and... yeah, we'll just go into the trade screen now. Whew, okay, I was a bit worried about that for a second there. Okay, so Bruce, you just pick whatever you want. 82,000. Okay, that's probably not going to happen. Let's just have you wear something slightly worse. Okay, how about this? There we go. What is costing a huge amount? These. Okay, so gloves are costing a huge amount. Look, why couldn't you just choose these, sir? I mean, really, they're still good. And that's 400. That's 27,000. All right, yeah, we can definitely do a little bit better here. So we'll just give him this, I guess. And what about the boots? 13,000. Okay, yeah, no, that's not going to happen either. This is like being a real parent, isn't it? Yeah, it's just literally like, okay, no, just put that back. We don't really want you to use that. Thank you very much. Even though the rest of the boots are actually kind of awful. So that's not really nice. But let's have a look at the horse. The horse was 560. And that's 514. Oh, and I didn't lock these. I am an idiot. Okay. All right. So now we need to pick up some weapons. So let's pick up some weapons here. I have no idea what he's good at. He's good at polearms, right? So he could be pretty good at this. Yeah, I guess. We'll just give him that. And then we need to give him a shield. Oh my, this is absolutely hilarious. Okay, I don't know whether he's even going to do very well like this. Oh my, are you serious? Like, it's literally as big as he is. Oh my, okay, yeah, he's going to go out there. And he's going to have a grand old time, isn't he? Okay, so let's give him a bow. Going to actually spend quite a bit on the bow. And we'll give him some Western arrows. Seems decent. All right. Yeah. So I think that's pretty good. 20,000. That is much better than 100,000, basically. And we are now going to make him into his own party. Go, Bruce. Fly like the wind. I could give him some units. I'll give him 10 nomads to start because I'm so generous. Yeah, there we go. And he's gonna have a fun time. I don't know how he's gonna do, but hopefully he'll do quite well. Anyway, it's about time that we attack the Western Empire, and that's what we're gonna do. We're literally just going to attack the Western Empire and wage war against them. Actually, I'm going to wait here for some time because I would like Bruce to... Oh, he's gained a level already. Wow, that was fast. Ooh, now this might be something fun. We actually have Bruce in our little situational battle here. And we're going to be attacking Phaedon. I'm hopeful that we will actually be able to attack, because it might very well be that the Quick Conversations mod is making it impossible for me to do this. So let's have a look. No, there we go. Okay, so that's actually working in comparison to before when it was not. So now we're actually going to get to see Bruce in an actual battle. Obviously, he has mostly recruits at the moment. Where is he, by the way? Because I've given him a polearm and everything, but he has that really massive shield that basically covers his entire body. That kind of makes me wonder, if Byron dies and I get to play as, I assume, my wife, and then my wife dies, does that then give me the opportunity to play as one of my children? I think it does. And in which case, that means that I am then going to maybe have the opportunity, if they don't grow up any further than they already have, then I might have the opportunity to play as small little Bruce running around a battlefield. Is that him? That is him. Okay, let's follow him around, shall we? Let's follow him around and see how he does, because he seems actually pretty impressive at the moment. He's got a bow. He's using it. As you can see, oh, he just leveled 9 skill points in riding because he actually hit someone from all the way over there. What a crazy guy. Okay. What a beast. I'm actually kind of impressed. Alright, well, we'll just do... wow, look at this. He's leveling up his riding skill too. I'm very proud of him. Yes. Very, very proud of him indeed. None of Barney's children ever did anything. says one of his children, Byron. Yes. Okay, yeah, well. Anyway, the point is that it's actually very nice to see our children in combat. I think that is really cool. And I think that was mostly to do with the fact that I was able to install the Grow Up Fast mod. If you don't have the Grow Up Fast mod, it takes a long time for your children to get to the age when they can actually fight. And this makes it just a little bit quicker. So it's just a little easier to get those guys into battle. And I think that's really cool. I really do. I think it is super fun to watch them get into battle and level up their skills, become absolute beasts of the battlefield. And there you go, 24 renown. And we're getting influence now, of course, as well. And influence is going to be very, very important for us. We're going to take this guy prisoner. And I won't be taking any prisoners because Bruce might take some. I'm actually unsure about that. But if he does, then that's great. If he doesn't, then I don't really mind. So, yeah, does he have any prisoners? No. Seems like he doesn't get the opportunity to take prisoners if I don't take them, which is actually kind of sad. I feel like it should be the case where if you don't take them, then the people that you're actually in the battle with will get an opportunity to take them themselves. That would be nice. But anyway, there is another friend over here, and I am going to be attacking him. Hello. Hello, friend. Stop, please. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. This guy is literally 36. I feel like the Western Empire is probably going to have a relatively similar situation to the Southern Empire in many ways. Now, here's the funny thing. If we're able to eliminate the Western Empire, we will have fulfilled our goal of eliminating the Empire, basically, because that's what we said to Aragus or whatever his name is, you know, the guy that that gave us the initial quest to dissolve the Empire itself. And if we can do that, then that means we no longer have to fight these units ever again, and I will be elated, because no offense, but I have fought so many different kinds of Imperial units that I would very much appreciate a change of scenery. And you know what that means? That means fighting the Aserai a little bit in the sand dunes, fighting the Botanians in their forests, fighting the Sturgians a little bit in the snow-covered lands of the north, and, well, all those other places. That would be a lot of fun, in my opinion. So maybe if we are able to eliminate the Western Empire, which is a very tall order at this point, do bear that in mind. It is a very tall order, in fact, because I have no vassals to help me. I'm basically by myself with two parties. One is helmed by Bruce himself, and the other is Bidal. So, yeah, I might want to get some more parties, actually. Gonna take this guy prisoner too, and I don't think I really want to take prisoners, to be honest. I am close by, but I don't really want to take any of them at the moment. Oh, that's a nice warhorse. Very good. And I don't think I want to take any food either. I've got a decent amount of food at the moment. And there is Bruce. Yeah, there is Bruce. He is doing a fantastic job, as is always usual. He's only been a part of our party for a very small amount of time, but he has already shown himself to be utterly fantastic. Really, really good. All right. So this is going to be our first port of call here. There's 121. And we're going to use Onagas. I think Onagas are probably going to be the best for us. And we'll build those as soon as possible. Ah, look at that. Yes, 387 in their army over there. And Bannerlord is actually here, which is... isn't he someone that we fought like a whole bunch while he was part of the Southern Empire? I think he might have defected already, which is not very nice of him. But I guess that is to be expected, considering the Southern Empire only has one town. Now, that large army over there, that is eventually going to lose cohesion, or it is going to start starving out. And if they have, I'm going to say maybe under 270 or so units, if they have under that, we should be able to achieve some kind of rudimentary victory, maybe ending up in a couple of losses for us. But in the end, we're probably going to do quite well. So I'm thinking that we're probably hoping they will try to attack us, because bear in mind that if they do attack us, then we will be able to lead them on a merry goose chase like we always like to do. And if we can do that, then we will be in a great position. And we can do the divide and conquer thing, which is exactly what we've been doing with the Southern Empire as well. And if we can do the same thing, then we should be able to do nicely. And yeah, I actually got my first Onaga built just before this guy turned up, and the army also turned up at that exact moment. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to leave and kill this guy first, and then see what I can do about, you know, dismantling the army as best I can. So we'll just kill the Imperial Cataphract, thank you very much. It is a bit dark, gotta say, it is a bit dark. We're fighting in the nighttime at the moment, but I can't really pick and choose the time of day at the moment, because we really just need to get these guys dead as soon as possible so we can actually move on to the big army and see what's going on with it. Because if we can take that army out, as I say, we're basically going to make the Western Empire be so much more weakened. And the only reason the Southern Empire is in that state as it is, like I said earlier, is because they wanted to attack us so badly. And we just kept drawing them into fights that they couldn't possibly win. And hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing with the Western Empire. So let's see what happens, shall we? All right, so I am... Ooh, very nice. Warhorse, very good. Okay, so we'll just take some food here. I'm going to continue taking food from people now, because you never know how much you're going to need, you know, because I might not be able to return to a town that soon. And we're just going to continue leveling these guys, level these guys. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's really good. So they have 390 basically, and they are going to want to attack us. How many units do they have there? Wow, they've actually got a lot. They got six vassals. That's actually quite impressive. And hello, there is another one. Joron. Wait a minute, it wasn't he a Southern Empire vassal? I think he was a Southern Empire vassal who has... Wait a minute, have they declared war against us? Wait a minute. I'm going to have a look here real quick. Okay, so... No, wait. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to the kingdom screen. Diplomacy. No, we're at war against the Northern Empire and the Western Empire. As you can see, the Western Empire has an insane amount of... combat strength. But no, Joron is actually a part of the Western Empire, which is actually kind of, well, bad. But there's another person coming on over here, which we do want to do something about. So let's chase them a little bit. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be skirmishing hardcore against the Western Empire. And that's the thing. They can't do anything against us when we skirmish them. However, they can corner us. And that's the thing that we have to be very, very careful of, because if I'm in a situation right now where I'm on a hill, I'm in mountainous terrain, I might not be the fastest that I could be, and then one large army comes out of some direction and another one comes out of another direction, it's going to be very difficult to get out of that. So we do have to be a bit careful there. But thankfully they seem to be doing some rather dubious decision making. So if I can just continue to hit trees like I did just there, then I should be fine, right? Yeah, I should absolutely be fine. Now, I have found that riding faster does seem to increase my ability to level up my riding skill. I don't know whether there's increased difficulty from riding faster, because obviously we don't really get shot difficulty notifiers anymore, because we used to get those in Warband, and that would tell you, you know, how hard that, you know, that shot might actually end up being. And as a result, it would kind of give you a sort of a vague idea as to, you know, whether you should have gained some proficiency with that particular shot. Because usually if you're able to get a lucky headshot or something like that, then usually you will be able to get quite a lot of weapon proficiency if you're lucky. And low, indeed. You know, if you have a low weapon proficiency with your bow or something like that, then it's going to be much easier if you get a headshot. And there you go. That's a victory for us. Very easy. Gonna take him prisoner once again. Ooh, and our clan has leveled up as well. Our clan has got up to the next clan tier. So I'm very happy with that too. Because that means that we have, well, yeah, massive party size. And I can actually create an additional party now. I wonder whether I should create a party out of one of our other fellows here. We'll probably create another party out of Komar, I guess. He can go off and do what he wants to do there. And our garrison at Sestadheim Castle is actually very good, as you can see. Garrison at Argeron, it's going to be doing better. It's going to take a bit of time. But yeah, we do need to be a bit careful here. As you can see, there's a bunch of rather strong vassals in that area there. Pelosaur of the Wolf Skins from Sturgia has been ransomed from captivity. Ah, it's good to know that he's still running around, isn't he? Okay, so is this guy actually going to want to fight me still? He's traveling to Diathma. Okay. Someone said I can actually use the arrow... Oh my! I can literally use the arrow keys to walk around. That is so nice. That is so nice. Bear in mind, however, that you cannot really use the fast forward button consistently here, which is actually kind of a shame. That's also something that I feel might want to be changed a little bit. I don't know whether a mod does that though, but basically what is happening right now is if you click and then press 3 to increase the speed at which you move, and then click again, it's going to reset your speed back to normal, which I gotta say is kind of frustrating when you're wanting to go somewhere. But obviously it is a sort of like a safety measure, I suppose. Oh, hello. Bidal is running from this guy. Chase on. Oh, that is hilarious. He's chasing him. Yeah, okay. Come on, army. Don't turn around. They're actually sieging a castle, but that castle is not actually mine. So I should be able to defeat this guy relatively easily, and then we'll have a nice time. Oh, yes, we will. So let's tell my people to charge in. I love these battlefields. I feel like this battlefield is probably my favorite because it is just so open, but it does have some hill hill terrain, which makes it so much more fun for people using archers. And if you have infantry, and it's an infantry versus infantry battle, then it's just as fun, because you have these sweeping green hills that are just super fun to watch infantry, you know, march up and down. And the trees, they're going to give the archers a great amount of cover, and it just makes a huge difference. Fighting in wonderful environments like this really does make every single bit much more enjoyable. And I'm going to get out my my polearm now, if I can. I'm going to try and take out this guy. Ah, use the shield. Of course he did. Okay, let's see if I can get him. Oh, 106 damage and not dead? Okay, come on then. Okay, yeah, this might be bad. I think that's the leader, actually. That's the leader. Ah, get him. Get him. Yes. Faster. Faster, Byron. There we go. Oh, no, never mind. Apparently he has a cape. I'm not entirely sure why an Imperial Cataphract has a cape and the leader doesn't. That's a bit weird. Oh, well. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I have to try and find the leader again. I have found that if you don't eliminate the leader relatively early in the battle, then it makes them much less likely to retreat and to flee. But it seems like he has been eliminated, so that's pretty good. 61, wow, 61 renown for that, 10,000 in cash. This is how we're going to be making our cash, by the way, because I was actually kind of running out. As you can see, my wages are, well, quite expensive at the moment, so not a big fan of that. Okay, let's have a look. Do I have any herd bonus? No, I don't have any herd bonus, so I should probably take a couple more horses, and we'll just take some more food as well. Alright, so we're going to continue to follow the army, because you never know. They might all of a sudden become very weak, and they might split up, and in which case we will then pounce. Ah, here we go. Alright, it's actually beginning, because as you can see, they have headed into a siege, and they are now starting to lose units like no one's business, and I am very much hoping we will be able to do something good here. So we're gonna be very careful. Okay, so it seems like 318 is gonna be our lot. So let's have a look. Wow, they've got some Imperial elites. Okay, these guys might actually be kind of difficult to take care of while they are still in an army. So I'm hopeful that maybe because they are stopping the siege now, unsuccessfully I might add, they might very well split up. And if they do split up, then I will be able to pounce upon them very easily. And in which case we will be doing quite well. They might besiege it again. Yes, they are besieging it again. Wow, this is really bad for them. If they go in again and they lose another 100 units or something like that, I think I will probably be able to achieve victory. Because even though they have those elite legionaries, they're still not... they're not going to be that good against horse archers. They're still infantry. Wow, there's a lot of... Wow, there's a lot of Sturgians. A lot of Sturgians coming up here. Alright, they still have 40 of those guys. Yeah, they've still got a lot of very, very good units. Don't really want to fight them at this point. If they had about 200, then I might be like, yeah, okay, I'll definitely go in there. But it seems like I'm going to have to bide my time a little bit more. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.